بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Now we will continue today inshallah with Kitab al-Riqaq, the book on heart softeners from Sahih Albukhari, and we are on Babu Fadlil Faqri, Babu Fadlil Faqri, the chapter on the superiority of being poor. And a few notes before we go into the hadiths of the chapter. The first is that here, when the Imam he chooses that being poor is superior, that doesn't mean every single poor person that is Muslim is better than every single rich person. That's just a category. Just like we'll pass by, for example, the preference men over women, for example, that's also the category. That's the general rule. Doesn't mean every single man is better than every single woman, but it just means in general they're better. And also, for example, there's a hadith of the Prophet, "Ana khiyarun min khiyarin min khiyar." I'm the best from the best from the best in his lineage. And he said, I'm the best of humanity. Then he said, I'm from humanity. He chose me to be from Bani Ismail, which is the lineage of the Arabs. That doesn't mean that every single Arab is better than every single non-Arab, but that just means that's a category. That's general. So here he said, Babu Fadl al-Faqri. The first hadith is the hadith of Sahih ibn Sa'd al-Sa'idi. أنه قال مر رجل على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال لرجل عنده جالس ما رأيك في هذا؟ فقال رجل من أشراف الناس هذا والله حري إن خطب أن ينكح وإن شفع أن يشفع. قال فسكت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. ثم مر رجل فقال له رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ما رأيك في هذا؟ فقال يا رسول الله هذا رجل من فقراء المسلمين هذا حري إن خطب ألا ينكح وإن شفع ألا يشفع وإن قال ألا يسمع لقوله. فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هذا خير من ملء الأرض مثل هذا. Here narrated Sahih ibn Sa'd al-Sa'idi. A man passed by Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked a man sitting beside him, "What is your opinion about this?" Meaning the passerby. He replied that this person, the passerby, is from the noble class of people. By Allah, if he should ask for a lady's hand in marriage, he ought to be given her in marriage. And if he intercedes for somebody, his intercession will be accepted. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam kept quiet, and then another man passed by, and Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked the man, his companion, again, "What is your opinion about this second one?" He said, "O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this person is one of the poor Muslims. If he should ask a lady's hand in marriage, no one will accept him, and if he intercedes for somebody, no one will accept his intercession. And if he talks, no one will listen to his talk." Then Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "This poor man is better than such a large number of the first type, that is the rich men, as to fill the earth." And here in the translation they said, this person, meaning the poor one, if he should ask a lady in marriage, no one will accept. No, the man, he said, he is not worthy of being accepted. هذا حري أن لا ينكح, like that. So here, Imam Bukhari, he chose the reason is because this one is poor. And Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, when he explained, he said that, he did istidrak, he said that it's not just him being poor or just him being rich, but it's the fact that the nature of this person and his actions and so forth. But the apparent meaning of the hadith, what Bukhari said, is good. The next hadith, قال سمعت أبا وائل قال عدنا. And of course, in general, if a person is just poor and he's bad, that doesn't mean he's going to be better than a rich person that's good, right? But the differentiation is between, okay, if he's poor and patient, and this one he's rich and thankful, which of them is better? That's the differentiation. So, and the scholars, they talk about that, and Bukhari, his choice is clear here. The next hadith, قال سمعت أبا وائل قال عدنا خبابا فقال هاجرنا مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم نريد وجه الله فوقع أجرنا على الله فمنا من مضى لم يأخذ من أجره منهم مصعب بن عمير قتل يوم أحد وترك نمرة فإذا غطينا رأسه بدت رجلاه وإذا غطينا رجليه بدا رأسه فأمرنا النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أن نغطي رأسه ونجعل على رجليه من الإذخر ومنا من أينعت له ثمرته فهو يهدبها يعني أخذ أجره كذلك في الدنيا. Narrated Abu Wa'il, we paid a visit to Khabbab who was sick, and he said, we migrated with the Prophet ﷺ for Allah's sake, and our wages became due on Allah. Some of us died without having received anything of the wages, meaning the war spoils. And one of them was Mus'ab ibn Umayr, who was martyred on the day of the Battle of Uhud, leaving only one sheet to shroud him in. And of course Mus'ab, he was very rich and very comfortable at the time when he was in Mecca. When he left that, he left his family, he left his city, he left everything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he ended up like that. At the time of death, he didn't have more than one sheet to shroud him in. So he said, leaving only one sheet to shroud him in. If we covered his head with it, his feet would become uncovered. And if we covered his feet with it, his head became uncovered. So the Prophet ﷺ ordered us to cover his head with it and put some idkhir, a kind of grass, over his feet. On the other hand, some of us had the fruits of our good deeds and are plucking them in this world. And of course here, Albukhari, he put it here, showing the favor of Mus'ab ibn Umayr over others. So it appears that he also sees it as an evidence. But when Ibn Uthaymeen commented, he said, yet we do not know who is better, the ones that plucked their reward in the dunya in addition to their akhirah reward, or the likes of Mus'ab, who did not get any reward in this dunya, the war spoils and the like, but he will certainly get his reward in the akhirah. But Al-Bukhari's choice is clear here. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا وَالْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.